biscuits. There I was getting ready, and you're right here. Fancy seeing here on the YouTubey. The tube UB? Gonna have to think about that. Can you tell I'm sleep deprived because the kids are going through sleep regressions? Not even sleep regressions, just like, you know, sleepless phases. I think it says the days get longer, their sleep schedule just gets all synced up. That is not what I was talking about in this video. I want to talk about, should you stop buying used furniture? Ooh, should you stop antiquing? Should you stop going on Facebook Marketplace? Should you stop going to Craigslist and going, oh, I don't need that used stuff? Okay, so downside is what I got asked at first, because somebody was being rude on Instagram about my home decor. I love my home decor, thank you. It's very practical lady. Okay, downsides is, I think number one is it's really hard to find matching sets of anything. It's really rare to see used furniture that's in a good shape, that's in a matching set. So if you're really matchy, and I know some people really love having a full like matching set, that can be a real downside because that's really hard. You have to do. But I don't know why I'm saying like this, like hot guys. You have to do a bunch more hunting to find the furniture you want. You can go onto Wayfair, type in what you want, order. It'll be here in like 2 days, right? Sometimes if you're finding a used piece of furniture, an antique piece of furniture, you're gonna have to go to different stores and towns, maybe even. You're gonna have to spend months and months looking for it. I have been on the hunt for a new desk that's a little bigger than the one I have for like a year solid, I think, and I just haven't found the one I want, and I'm still looking because I'm not in a hurry. I've got my little tiny desk I got off of Amazon a million years ago, which I was so excited when I bought my first desk. After I started my little YouTube business, I was like, finally I've made enough off YouTube, I can buy myself a tiny Amazon desk. And I loved it. I just felt like a big girl. And I still love my desk. I'm still using it. I'm looking at it right now as I talk. It is a great spot. You know what? Sometimes you don't have to get used furniture. Okay, so this is true too. Sometimes it can be really time consuming to fix up the furniture you buy. So I'll show you. This chair, in fact, there's a video somewhere on YouTube. During during lockdown, I found this used on Facebook Marketplace. It was like a burgundy, dirty old thing. And you were beautiful still, the chair. And I covered it in like a linen type drop cloth and got it all. I've loved this. I've used it for years now since then. And that has been really lovely. In fact, overall it wasn't too time consuming because it was the color of wood I wanted, but it did take a while. I think I did a video too. Here, let me scooch you over, biscuits. On refinishing different tables and things that I've done. For me, the easiest has just been if I have to refinish something that I'm buying used, to just paint it instead of try to stain it. So I remember we had an old used table when Abraham was really little, and I painted it white just to brighten up the space because it was a really dark space. And we still use that table to this day. It's in our garage. It's my son's crafting area. So when his preteen little brain just wants some quiet time, he goes out, crafts there, and does his stuff, you know. I got, here, I'll show you. It's funny, I didn't think this was going to be show and tell, but I just realized how much used furniture I have in my office. I got this off of Facebook Marketplace. I did not refinish it. I actually really like this. I mean, eventually I'll need to because it's kind of dirty. But it's really cute. It's got like all this detailed little woodwork, which I really like. And I think it worked really well. I don't know, I got it for like 12 bucks or 20 bucks or something. And it's been a great little office-y chair. I kind of switch between this and like sitting on a yoga ball. But it definitely can be hard and time consuming to refinish it. So if you're buying something used or antique and you plan to really refinish it, think about that ahead of time, because sometimes I've started a project and not finished it for like 3 years. So should you stop buying used furniture? I think not. I love finding great used furniture. In fact, there's pieces in my house that I wish I had bought used because I would have saved a lot of money. But at the time when I was looking for some of the used pieces, like I didn't have any way to transport it. And I have since actually gotten a hitch installed on my little tiny old car so that I can put a little tiny U-Haul trailer when I need to go get something used from an antique store or from Facebook Marketplace or from Craigslist. And that's honestly the reason I bought it, was so that I could go get used furniture for my glamping business, so that I could go get plants, like bigger plants for the farm and all of that. And it's been a good thing. But I overall love the vibe of used furniture and antiques. I love that often the wood is a nicer quality. Most of the time the fabric has to get replenished. So like this is a not used chair. This is just something I got off of the internet. It wasn't an expensive chair, but I love the look of it. So for like upholstered things, I tend to go, no, you don't want to buy used, because overall upholstery doesn't seem to hold up very well. So I would buy a slip covered sofa, but I don't think I'd buy an upholstered sofa unless it was like incredible condition, unless I plan to reupholster it, and the sofas are too big of a deal. Chairs I would buy if I plan to reupholster it, but otherwise I would look for all wood chairs. I love side tables that are used. Those are really great. Bed frames. I bought a bed frame for my glamping rental business, and I wanted that bed frame. It was so cute. And I just got it from a couple that was downsizing their house, you know, it was in their like guest room for their grandkids. And it came with little matching side tables. It was awesome. It worked really well. And overall, I really liked it. In fact, I've thought that when the time comes for us to move, what stuff do we sell again and what stuff do we want to take with us because we love it? I have to remind myself, hauling things all over the place is a lot of work. So I always recommend checking out used furniture for decor, plates. Some of my favorite plates I got at a used consignment store, and they're just cute little blue plates that I love. It makes me feel joyful. The kids were dinking them up, so I went to IKEA and I actually bought some plates there at IKEA for everybody, and I gotta say those are already chipping and breaking versus these like 40-year-old used plates that I bought that are in so much better shape. So I think the quality is better on used. I really do. But think about how much time you're going to do for prep and refinishing, painting, staining. Does it need to be reupholstered? Like, consider that in your time. Budget in when you look at it. If you're like, oh, I got a great deal on this, is that going to take you like 40 hours of work though to get it up and going, or is it just good to go? You know, maybe wipe it down. I bought 2 wicker chests that I use and have used in my living room for years now. I think I bought them for $30 for the pair, and all they needed was a really thorough scrub down. Like, I didn't have to refinish them, I didn't have to spray paint them or anything, and I think they were just a little funky looking because they hadn't really been scrubbed. And so, you know, what I do is I quarantine anything used that's suspect in my garage, leave it in there for a little while, scrub it down, clean it down, and then I'll bring it into the house just to make sure I'm not bringing anything in. But be cautious on upholstery. That is always my vote, because you never know with upholstery stuff. In fact, I'm trying to sell something that's upholstered on Facebook Marketplace. I'm having the hardest time, even though it's a really, really good quality item, and I'm only selling it because I don't have room for it in my adventures ahead. And I realized, I'm like, oh, that's why it's upholstered. I thought, boy, this is a really good thing. Like, if I saw this on the internet, I'd probably buy it. But like, we shall see. We shall see. Because I think they took my own advice. But tell me in the comments, what is your favorite used or antiqued piece of furniture that you have in your house? Or are you strictly must be brand new? Because I have known people that really do not like the aesthetic or the energy behind used or antique furniture. They're like, no way am I letting that grandma stuff in my house. But I'm a little grandma at heart, so I don't mind. All right, I'm going to see you biscuits on our amazing brand new tier on Patreon. It is the Manifesting Mama tier. This is for all the ladies. I have gotten a request to do a ladies only tier on Patreon. And I was like, ladies, I got you covered. So the Manifesting Mama is just going to be powerful ways to manifest our happiness, our abundance, our cashola, our free time, our family's joy. And I love that you biscuits requested this, because how much fun is it to make a ladies only Patreon tier? Don't worry, the other tiers are sticking around that everybody is included in, but this one, our ladies only. I'll see you over on there.